guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal for those of you who are new here, and on this channel I talk about all things fashion and lifestyle. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 5, I believe it is. And I didn't really vlog all day. It's probably around like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, so I'm just now getting on the camera, just because I had a few things to do today, or actually had one important thing to do today. You know, life happens, right? And we can plan to do stuff all we want, but when things happen, you know, plans go out the window. So yeah, so that's why I'm just now being able to film this video, and I planned on doing, like I said, several other things today and vlogging it, you know, and filming it. And like I said, you know, life happens, and sometimes you just, you know, things that you planned don't go to plan. So but that's life, so we just, you know, move past it and we move on. So so today's video, or I'm just going to give you guys my Christmas gift guide for men, or for him, or for boys, you know, because this can, you know, go for, you know, boys, it can go for men in your life. So yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. This video is going to be short and sweet, because I, you know, promised you guys I would do a gift guide for, you know, men. So here we are, and I have my list here. I'm just going to read off the list, and again, I will pop pictures if I found anything that I thought that you guys might like. But again, these are just suggestions, so you know, you can just take it as you will, you know. These are just things that I feel like men would love for Christmas. Also, like I said in the last video, if you saw my last video, was a gift guide for women. So if you want to know what to get, you know, that woman in your life, go watch that video after you watch this one. So but yeah, so we're gonna get into, you know, what, you know, men might like. So number one is cologne. Like, you can't go wrong with cologne. I think cologne is just a great gift to give a man. I mean, who doesn't love a good smelling man? I know I do. So my husband, he has some great cologne, and I wish I should have brought some examples out here, but everybody's taste is kind of different when it comes to colognes, and to me, all colognes kind of smell the same. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Some just are stronger than others. So I know he wears, I think there's one by Polo that he wears. I think there's one by Christian Dior that he wears. But all those to me kind of smell the same. But there's one by Ralph Lauren or Polo that I think smells great. I will try to find it and link it for you guys. But yeah, cologne, you just can't go wrong with cologne. You know, like I said, who doesn't love a good smelling man? So yeah, so that's number one, is cologne. And then number two is like razors or like aftershave sets. This kind of goes with number one, with cologne and smelling good. I think there's one called The Art of Shaving that my husband uses, and it's a set. You can get it in a set, or you can get it separately, but he loves that brand, and he shaves pretty much every other day because he's bald, so he shaves. And that's the one he uses, and the one that he, you know, has been doing him well, and he swears by it. So like I said, I will link it down below too. Everything I'll try to link down below, some examples, and so that you guys don't have to go out here in these streets and try to find anything. So that's the purpose of these videos, is kind of like to give you guys ideas, so that you don't have to go out and necessarily shop for the things that, you know, you want or that you're looking for. You can, this is just convenience, right? So that's the purpose of these kind of videos. So but yeah, so number two, razors or aftershave sets. You know, if you have a man in your life who shaves, I think most men probably do. But if you have a man in your life who shaves, and like mine, who shaves practically every other day, then, you know, it's just a good set. And if anything, he doesn't have to worry about buying it for, you know, himself. You know, you can just get it for a gift. So that's number two, which is razors or aftershave sets. And then number three, it would be like watches or timepieces. These are, you know, again, great gifts for men to have. I love watches. I don't have one now, but I collect them, and I think most men do. They collect watches and they collect timepieces. So it's just, you know, something nice, nice little gift. These are a little bit more on the pricier side than some of the other things that I mentioned, although colognes can get up there in price. But I feel like out of everything that I have on this list, probably the watches or timepieces are kind of, you know, on the expensive side. But it's a good gift. It's a nice gift to get a man in your life. Most men don't typically treat themselves like that, so it's a good little treat yourself or treat me kind of gift that you can get, you know, that man in your life, or, you know, your father, your grandfather. You know, they love, older men tend to like stuff like that. So just you know, that's just a perfect little gift to get, you know, any man in your life who loves watches or collects them, especially men who collect watches. I think that's a good gift to get a man. So so yeah, that's number 3, which is watches. And then number 4 would have to be tools. Again, I know women like, you know, probably like to get tools too, and women aren't the only, you know, men aren't the only one that use tools, but men, they love tools. I know, you know, my husband, my dad, men that I know, they have a lot of tools, and they accumulate a lot of tools, because especially if you're like a handyman, if you know like a handyman in your life who's always doing DIY projects around the house, or, you know, just likes to have tools in general, because some men just collect tools. I don't know, I don't get it, but you know, it's not for me to get because I'm not a man, but most men love tools. So like I said, if you have somebody in your life who likes to DIY stuff, and you know, just likes to have tools just, you know, around the house, then that's a good little gift to get a man. You know, they can't, you know, it's just something handy for them to have. So if you know a handyman, you know, even if you have a handyman, like a guy who comes and like does things in your house for you, and you know, you want to show him your appreciation, you know, give him some tools. You know, that's something that they can use, and always can, you know, that's something that they can always use. You know, like they may not be able to, you know, they may not use razors or the cologne, but if they're handyman, they will always use tools and always need tools. So, and you know, if they're like women, we tend to lose a lot of our stuff, so sometimes they may lose their tools and have to go out and get more. So that's just a good gift to give a man, it's just some tools. So yeah, so that's number 4, tools. And then number 5 would be like grilling sets. So if you know a man, and you have a man in your life or a guy in your life who loves to grill, this is probably going to be more so for like the spring and summertime, because people don't typically grill in the, you know, fall and winter time. But it's just a good thing to get them for Christmas, to kind of get them prepared for the spring and summer, because we know spring and summer is coming. So we want to make sure they're ready and got all their things together for, you know, all that good food they're going to be grilling, you know, for the spring and summertime. So that's just a good set, like a grilling set to have for them, or to get for them. If you know, like I said, you have a man in your life who loves to grill, loves to cook out, who just loves to cook in general. It's probably some of those pieces or those items they can use now, but also they'll just have them for, you know, the spring and summertime when they get ready to grill. So that is number 5, which would be grilling sets. And then number 6 would be massage guns. So that's just something anybody can use, right? If you know, have like tired muscles, or you know, you come home from a long day and you need like something to help kind of like you release some tension or some stress, then it's good to have like a massage gun that you can use, you know, for, like I said, at the end of the day. So that's just a good, you know, a nice gift. Those are a little bit on the pricey side, but it's well worth it, and it's a good investment, you know, for, you know, that special someone in your life, because they can always use that, right? Like when they come home, like I said, and they just not feeling good and just need a little something, then it's good to have. My son has one. He plays sports, so he uses his religiously and he loves it, and I think we got it for him for his birthday. So that's a good gift that you can even give like your children, right? Like your older children, like your son, or you know, if you know you have a man in your life again who works a lot with his hands and uses his muscles a lot, and that's a good, you know, tool to have. It's a massage gun. So and there's several out there. I saw one, I think, on Amazon. I will link, again, like I said, everything that I find I will link down below in the description box for you guys if you want to shop those things. So but yeah, that's just a good thing to have. It's just a little massage gun, and you know, they'll thank you for sure. They'll thank you later for that. So but yeah, so that's number 6, which is a massage gun. All right, and then number 7 would be wallets. So wallets, a good hat, you know, something that most men have and most men need. They don't carry, obviously don't carry, most men don't carry purses or anything like that like we do. So a lot of their stuff they keep in wallets. So if you know a man who loves wallets and has a wallet and looks beat up, like just go look around the house and see. Just go look and see if your loved one, your man, your whoever, your significant other, your dad has a wallet, and if it looks beat up, then it's a perfect time to get him a new wallet. So because you don't want his stuff falling out, right? So yeah, that's just a good gift to have, a good gift to give a man in your life. Is a nice little wallet. Doesn't have to be expensive. Again, like I said, a lot of things on here are kind of a little pricey side and some aren't, but you can always find some you know, wallets a pretty reasonable price. So you can go, again, like I said, to Walmart or, you know, Amazon. I think I found some on Amazon that are pretty reasonable. You don't have to beat the, you know, break the bank to get a, you know, purchase a wallet. Like they are pretty, you can get some pretty good ones, and some like real good ones, like leather ones, you know, for a real good deal. So especially now with Christmas and the holidays coming up, or yeah, coming up, then you know you definitely can get some nice wallets. So yeah, so that's number 7, which is wallet. And then number 8 is robes, or robes. I know most men don't wear robes, but I think it's a good thing to have for you know, if he wants to pamper himself, you know, if he just, you know, wants something luxurious, you know, instead of just wearing a t-shirt and some, you know, sweatpants around the house, he may want to wear a robe, a nice robe. So it's good to just, you know, have something nice like that. Even if he doesn't wear it, it's good to like kind of probe him to like, hey, wear a robe, you know, instead of wearing, you know, like I said, sweatpants around the house. Maybe try a robe, you know, you never know. He may like it, and he may find that, you know, he likes going around the house in a robe more so than, you know, sweatpants. So but yeah, robe I think is a good thing to get for a man for Christmas, or just in general, any kind of special occasion. You know, if you're a woman like me, I love robes. I absolutely love them. I wear them religiously around the house. And so if, you know, a man, have a man in your life who doesn't have one, you know, maybe consider getting him a robe. You know, it may change his life. I don't know. But I just think they're just good gifts to get any man. And you know, there's some, again, like I said, some pretty good ones out there that aren't so expensive, and you know, you won't break the bank. So but yeah, so that is number, what is that, number 8, robes. And then number 9, I would say slippers. Slippers are good gifts, especially around this time. Kind of go right there with the robes. So you know, slippers are just nice. I found some on Amazon. They're by UGG. And like I said in my last video, that I know not all women love Uggs, even though you see women wear them, but we wear them more so for, you know, the fashion. Men probably wouldn't wear them for fashion, but I feel like a slipper, like an Ugg slipper, would be something good that a man would want to wear, you know, for comfort. So like I said, I saw some on Amazon that I thought were cute, that I thought any man would love to just kind of, you know, lounge around the house in, you know, after a long day of work, put on his robe and, you know, some nice slippers, and you know, he's good to go. So like I said, you can probably get those 2 gifts together, you know, a robe and slippers, just to kind of make it, you know, just to kind of get it, you know, make it cohesive there. Because why have a robe without some slippers, right? Or why have slippers and not have the robe? Like, you need to have kind of both. So I just think that's a good gift to have, you know, to get any man, is some slippers, so that he can, you know, walk comfortably around the house in something, you know, comfy and cozy. So yeah, so that's number 9, slippers. And then the last thing on this list that I put is gift cards. I mentioned that actually in the last video, gift ideas for, you know, women. I mentioned, you know, gift cards as well in that video. So I'm going to mention it again in this one for men too. If you know, have a man in your life who's not too fussy about any of these things, like you, because most men, I have to say, aren't too fussy about a lot of things. At least a lot of the men, none of the men that I know aren't fussy like that. You know, a lot of these things, probably like the cologne and the razors and watches and stuff like that, most men, a lot of men don't care about stuff like that. They'd rather just have the money so they can get what they want. I tend to find that most men are like that more so than women. Like, just give me the money and I'll get what I want. Women, you know, we'll tell you what we want. Men, they just want the money, right? So I think gift cards are probably even more perfect for men than they are so for women. So like I said, if you have, you know, a man in your life and he's no fuss and doesn't care about, you know, getting a gift, he'd rather have the money, or he'd rather have, you know, a gift card. Or, you know, if he loves, you know, somewhere like Home Depot, you know, Lowe's, you know, any kind of store like that. If he has a favorite restaurant he likes to go to, then you can get him a gift card to any of those places, and you know, he would be just as fine, you know. So but yeah, so that's number 10, which is gift cards. So so that's 10 options there that, you know, you can use, or that you can utilize to kind of figure out what to get, you know, that special man in your life for Christmas, if you kind of stumped and don't know what to get and kind of, you know, looking for ideas. you know, like I said, you know, if you clicked on this video, then you clicked on it because you're looking for ideas. So these are some of the ones that I think would be perfect for any man. And it's like I said, a wide range of things here, from like manly man stuff, like you know, like tools, you know, to like, you know, not so manly man stuff like cologne and timepieces and watches, and you know, hygiene stuff. So but yeah, like I said, I will try to find, you know, examples down and link them down in the description box. Most things I tend to find off Amazon, because I just think it's just easier. You know, I have Amazon Prime, so I can just literally get it the next day. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to find you guys examples that I would recommend, so that you don't have to go out and shop and find these things for yourself. You can just literally click on the links down below and, you know, shop if you're looking for some gifts. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you got some little inspiration as far as, you know, gifts to get. Like I said, if you haven't seen the last one that I did, which was a gift guide for women, be sure to check that one out if you missed that one, because that was like the previous video before this one. So so you guys should be all set for Christmas. Like, there's no excuse, right, as far as not knowing what to get. Like, I gave you guys some options, you know, probably not as many, but at this point I feel like you don't need to be bombarded with stuff. Like, just give me like the basic stuff, right? So so yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was, you know, short and sweet, and yeah, short and sweet and to the point. Like I said, I planned on doing more things today, but life happened, and so yeah, I just had to kind of just do this part, just do the gift guide. So I at least wanted to get this out for you guys. So but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Tomorrow's video, I think, is gonna be, I'm going thrifting tomorrow. I'm just kind of feeling like I want to go thrifting. There's a new thrift store, well, not a new thrift store, it's not new, it's new to me, but there's a thrift store that one of my coworker, no, not my coworker, I have a student that I've been training at work, and so she thrifts, and so she told me about this thrift store that I want to try out. I was gonna go on a Monday, but they're closed on Mondays, so I'm gonna go tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. I'm filming this video on a Monday, so I'm gonna go tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and check out the thrift store. I may not buy anything, I may just go and peruse and browse around, but I at least want to go and kind of see. She said they have, you know, lots of nice things in there, so I want to check it out, because that's kind of like what one of my goals was for the year, and actually for next year too, is to do more thrifting, to try to find more unique pieces, you know, try to find, you know, vintage pieces, you know, because like I said in the earlier videos, if you've been following me, like, sometimes you just get tired of like looking like everybody else, you know, like you want your own unique style. And I feel like I do have my own unique style, but I still like to find unique pieces to kind of like make my style, you know, but you know what I'm saying, like a little bit different and not look like everybody else. So but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And my kids are out of school, so I may have my daughter tag along with me, and yeah, see what we get up to. But yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Vlogmas, my version anyway so far. Let me know if you're liking it or if not. If you're not liking it, that's fine. You know, I know Vlogmas and vlogs aren't everybody's cup of tea, and I know that not everybody likes vlogs, but I enjoy filming them, I really do. So, and I enjoy making them and creating them. To me, they tell a story and a little bit more personal, so I like that aspect of it. But you guys let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling about Vlogmas so far. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, I will see you guys in the next video, which is tomorrow. All right, bye guys.